Greetings, I'm Selector Princess, and
I am Ja Prince.
you're watching the Sunsplash Mix Show, and we have very special guests. They have been podcasting well over a year.
Oh,
They're in season 3.
really? So
Yes.
we don't reach season status yet, so
No,
it's all good.
but they're putting in the work,
Oh my
and
God.
we'd like to welcome Amlak and Nikki.
Bop, 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 bop.
But more importantly, it's the music and marriage podcast, correct?
Mm.
Yes, it is.
All right, so we need to know. So who came up with it first? Who's gonna take the credit? I'm like, you say we need to do this, or Nikki said, you know what, we should really do this.
Of course.
I have to give her the credit for this. I have to give her the credit. Naturally, the man is not going to want to do something like this, but when you have a strong woman and she's very determined to, be successful in her works, you have to support it. You know what I mean? So naturally, I, jumped on board.
So there should be some resistance from either one of the partners because sometimes they don't want to be on video and camera, but then sometimes the artist wants to be in front of the camera.
Right. And you would have thought that she would have been, because naturally she's the one that doesn't really like to be on camera and taking pictures and things like that. But
I'm the behind the scenes kind of person.
she came with the idea. I don't know why. Maybe she can tell you why she wanted to do this podcast.
Certainly, we do want to hear the why, because I've heard through many of the podcasts that you've had 19 years of a relationship and 10 years of marriage. So tell us the purpose behind music and marriage.
The whole concept came up because we were going through a lot within our relationship at the time. And it was like a couple years leading up to the podcast beginning. And we were just needing like some way to communicate without seeing a therapist, without having someone else involved, just trying to be there, even though the world is involved. But at that moment, when we're discussing the situation, we're the only ones there. So it's just like, us having to face the truth, whether we like it or not. That was pretty much what it was.
I like it. And in like this whole new platform of social media, I know that was one of the episodes. So social media, of course, can be used for the artists, but we don't really have it. Yo, I'm like, not tell the secrets, don't go in at the dirt. Don't give nobody no dirt. Is that some of the things that you must be authentic and just talk your mind on?
It's a situation where we really don't have anything to hide. It's more of just trying to at first, strengthen our communication as a couple, and then it kind of snowballed into something even greater than ourselves, in terms of just sharing our experiences and know that people outside, out there in the world are going through the same things, and I think that people are okay with seeing things like this happening, and knowing that young couples are actually surviving through struggles.
Certainly. And I think in watching, you're also dispelling stereotypes, myths. What kind of feedback have you been getting from your audiences?
We get a lot of positive feedback. We do get a few side eyes like, oh my goodness, I can't believe you guys really discussed that, or, but it's just positive. It's just us being true to ourselves and just, sharing our story. And hopefully I'm expecting it to help someone else, just trying to be positive and just show that a young couple can go through a lot of things and still withstand the test of time and all the struggles that have been thrown at us, and, just have a successful, happy, healthy relationship.
Yeah.
I like that. Happy.
Also show important to note too that it's not always cheery and happy and
pretty
and
nice.
pretty and nice.
Yeah.
It's everything that combines to make the relationship really work. You know what I mean? And being able to accept that it's not always going to be pretty and lovely.
And I think if we start putting ourselves out there a little bit more, just sharing our experiences, maybe that can help someone without us even knowing. And that's, the main reasoning of having this podcast, is just trying to help another couple, understand that regardless of what, you might go through the ups and downs, but just riding with that person because you made that commitment. So,
and it's not just you on the program, sometimes your children pass through and you have guests. So tell us about the past guests that you've had, or maybe even future as we watch season 3.
We've had a few guests so far. We've had Warrior King and Leslie Ann. We've had Arville Expression and Shelly Expression, Ras Ajay,
And we also have
Esco
Esco
Levi.
Levi also.
So we have a couple of guests coming up.
well.
We don't want to reveal too much, but a lot of niceness to continue the reasoning.
We're putting in that work.
Yeah.
I like it. Putting in the work. I'm representing 6, so that means that they got Esco Levi, Pentos family. I'm coming up. And at the same time, the viewers, the variety of the viewers, they don't have to be in a relationship to watch music and marriage. Single people can really understand more about themselves from watching a couple.
Definitely.
Exactly, because for us, we like to tackle thought-provoking topics where people don't really speak on much. So when you really do speak on it, it's giving you another perspective
Or
to
speak
say,
on
okay,
it publicly.
yeah, speak on it publicly. It's giving you another perspective to say, I never thought of it that way. Let me try to, work this way or maneuver this way and see if I get a different result from what I've been doing. So it's a lot of things that you can learn. And also we try to throw in the music because we do have an artist as well as, the co-host. So we have to throw in the music in there because that's our first love, you can say. So yeah, definitely a good vibe.
Now, even though this episode is based off marriage and music, go ahead and tell us what new singles are available now and how we can listen to it.
All right. Basically, the latest single that was released was "Everything Will Be Alright." It's a compilation, rhythm compilation. Excuse me. It also features Esco Levi, Sugar, and a couple other artists. You know what I mean? Produced by Shoppies Music. And he's a young producer, but he's doing his thing. He's working out of Penthouse Studios as well. So that is a bonus. You know what I mean? And currently now we're working on the new EP, the new project. It's solely produced by LMR Productions from New York. And we have a few collaborations on there. I don't really want to give away too much right now because we're still working. But trust me, the EP is called Square Rooted. And we want to kind of showcase our talent in terms of working on different styles of music.
Versatility.
So for the most part, Amlak Red Squares is mostly rooted in the reggae vibration. And now we kind of want to just show our versatility in the square rooted dancehall vibration, because Red Squares is a dancehall school, so to speak. And we want to show that we can also do that. But the message always remains the same. It's never going to change. It's always positive vibration. You know what I mean?
I like it. They are our guests right here on the Sunsplash Mix Show. And like you said, this was kind of birthed in the pandemic. So we know 2020 relationships obviously can be tested. So Nikki, during quarantine, is it because it was tested? We have to start videotaping. Some people believe in the virus, some people believe in the vaccine. Is those some of the topics you guys cover?
Yes, we do discuss vaccines, which we are not really too for. Can't trust the government too tough. You got to be careful. You know what I mean? Keep your eyes open. So because of that, we're just, we talk about different things outside of music and marriage. But yeah, we do discuss the vaccine on an episode of season 3, I think. Yeah.
Well, me. Valentine's is coming up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm already tell certain people, not now go on this year, Last year you got a good gift.
Oh wow.
So
wow.
Let's discuss gift giving.
Okay.
All right. So what does music and marriage when 2021 Valentine's, just because it's Valentine's, but what does that mean? How say you?
Say that really mean nothing for us because we don't celebrate Valentine's Day. So it every day in our household is Valentine's Day. Every day we share love. Every day, if we see something special when we go outside to purchase, we do that. It doesn't have to be a specific event. It's just sharing and just spreading love all through the year.
I totally agree with that. And it also made me think of the merch that you have available and also Just Bag It. So go ahead and tell us about those products.
Somebody are gonna get a bag. All right, go on,
Yeah.
tell him.
Yeah. All right. So for Valentine's Day, if you do celebrate, you know what I'm saying, you could definitely hop over to Just Bag It, JUSBAGIT.com for all of our reusable totes. And we also have music and marriage merch on there as well. So you can definitely go and pick up your merch and just show your support.
All right, Amlak. I don't know how say you, because there's been years where men, Rasta, the gift giving, especially Valentine's, you're supposed to give her something.
You know, over the years, you know, I've never, and she can tell you, she can attest to that. You know, Valentine's Day is probably my least favorite holiday, so to speak. You don't really need a special day to show love. You know, you do that spontaneously, you know, and yeah, but I mean, and that is not to say that the people that do celebrate Valentine's Day, I have anything against them. You know what I mean? If that's your thing, then that's your thing.
You enjoy it.
You know what I mean? But yeah, it's nice to give a little gift to, you know, your loved one every now and again.
Birthdays now. Birthday. Okay. Okay.
It's nice. Gift giving is nice, and receiving gifts are also nice.
Yes.
We say
Because
that.
I'm a good gift giver. I
You know,
give nice gifts.
Because when Valentine's Day come around and these days come around, it seems as if the men are always put in a position to give and not to receive. You know what I mean? So we kind of want to dispel that as well. You know, we want everyone to know that men also like to receive gifts. Okay?
He said,
There has to be a balance.
yes.
There has to
Yeah,
be a
that's-
balance. I believe music is life.
Mhm.
So can it break or make a marriage? Music and Marriage podcast.
music can definitely make a relationship stronger, a marriage stronger, I believe. Just by the words and just the feelings, the emotion that is given through music. You know, I feel that it's healing, has healing powers within the words of the music that you're listening to. So I definitely do believe that it is a healing and a plus.
Yeah, man,
Within a
I agree.
marriage.
I agree. You know, music, word sound is power.
Yeah.
You know, and whichever way you deliver it, whether it be through conversation or through music, you know, it definitely heals and helps to, you know, connect.
Soothe your pain.
Yeah. So I can definitely agree with that. That word sound is power, and you know, music is definitely most important in any relationship.
That's beautiful. Now, where can people watch? I know you're across multiple platforms, including Clubhouse, but where can people watch your podcast?
Okay, for visuals, we are available on YouTube at Amlak Red Square, and then it's a space official. Also, we're streaming through Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, anywhere platforms podcasts are being streamed. We're available there.
All right, I like it, and especially because we know Valentine's is gonna come around, and you guys are gonna still be together. I love it. There's more episodes for you guys to watch about music and marriage, the Music and Marriage podcast. So when it comes to dancing with others, keep your distance.
Yeah, keep your distance. Turn Bob the Builder.
You like that episode?
Hold it.
What?
Yeah.
Hold it.
Oh, no, because you know I'm a selector. She's my sister. She goes everywhere. Everyone swears that I'm a bona fide, you know. But yeah, there's certain females who cannot come too close because you know the man a DJ. But no.
Yeah, but my thing is, right, this is your occupation, right? You're on the stage performing like I do, and a female fan comes on the stage, wants to enjoy that moment
You hold the mic.
with you. What
and
do you
stand
do?
Still.
Hold the
You
mic and stand still?
And stand still.
Come on now.
You hold the mic.
Unreasonable.
Or you know what?
Unreasonable.
You do a little curve. You know what I mean? It's okay to ease off. It's no abuse. It's not. You just ease off a little bit. It's cool.
Okay.
I'll be right in the corner. Security.
That's right. She don't belong there.
Right
That's
there.
it.
Hop out. Jack in the box. Right there.
I don't.
Right. Well, with a VIP. We're not seeing a VIP. She shouldn't belong there.
It's
Okay.
very difficult. Even as we were speaking with Arville, right? He's a dancer. He has his wife. But how is that? How are you gonna work that out? You're a dancer. You got to dance with
If
females,
she's
right?
not a part of our crew, no, sorry, Bob. No, sorry.
Right. That part, what she doing wasn't part of what we practice. I know
That's
what we practice.
not rehearsed, so therefore it's not a part of the show. So it's not needed.
It's
No,
I'm glad you
thanks.
like that episode. Then.
There's levels to it, but people should have some, etiquette, some critical thinking.
Yeah, but respect is also needed at the same time. If that's your profession and that's what you need to do,
Yes.
respect is always needed in whatever it is that you're doing.
Absolutely.
I like it. So for those, once again, give them the spelling of Amlak, Red Square, and tell them how often do they get these episodes?
We release episodes once every week on a Wednesday, at 1 p.m. usually around that time. So
And we're gonna have you guys back, and we're gonna have some more topics to talk right here on the Sunsplash Mix, man. Give thanks.
thanks,
Give
give thanks. We
thanks.
appreciate the platform.
Thank you.
Really appreciate it.
Oh, my social media, I'm available at Nikki_Gordon718. And for the podcast, it's Music and A&D Marriage Podcast.
Yes, and my social media platforms is very uniform. Amlak Red Square, across all platforms. So that's AMLAKREDSQUARE on every platform.
Red Square. We out of here.
Yeah, well, you don't know, this is Amlak Red Square alongside
Nikki from Music and Marriage Podcast.
and we are Sunsplash Mix Show with Ja Prince and Selector Princess. We have to represent, right? You don't know the Sunsplash Mix Show. Blessings and honor.
Tune in.
Amlak Red
Thanks.
Square said that. Please.